The county reporting more than 1,200 cases yesterday, and with those numbers increasing fivefold in the last 2 months, we spoke to health officials about the latest data.
Our answer to all of these things are to encourage people to get vaccinated. The longer the virus is able to be active and to reinvent itself, the more likely or the better chance there is to have the variants.
Today, the county reported a slight increase in hospitalizations as well. However, we don't have a definitive data for today's figures due to a glitch in their system. With Riverside County being a high-risk transmission area on the map we just showed you, masks are recommended here. Our Kitty Alvarado tells us about the frustration felt here in the valley because of this change, plus what a food workers union is saying about grocery store employees wearing masks.
The CDC is recommending people mask up again indoors, regardless of vaccination status in places with high COVID transmission. According to the CDC map, Riverside County is in the red or high risk. The CDC director says that according to the data, rare breakthrough cases in vaccinated people shows they can spread the virus.
It weighed heavily. I know that this is not a message America wants to hear.
No, it's not.
It's totally frustrating.
People we spoke with say they're frustrated with the people who refuse the vaccine and don't follow guidelines, but they'll do their part again.
Whatever we have to do to stay safe is the right thing to do.
If people don't do what they're supposed to do. I don't like wearing it, but, you know, I'm protecting myself and you.
I feel you should have masks on up here around people that haven't had their shots or that how are you supposed to know?
We don't want that to continue. It's just ridiculous that anyone would refuse to take this vaccine that's been proven safe.
We are encouraging our members to mask up.
That's Joe Duffel, the president of the Food and Commercial Workers Union that represents mostly grocery store workers. He says they're seeing more cases among their members.
The last 3 weeks, we begin to receive reports of well over 100% increases in infection rates inside the retail stores. That is incredibly alarming.
While there's no requirements by big grocer chains for vaccines or masks for their employees, he feels someone needs to step up and set a standard for the industry.
These are things that we have to have conversations about. If you're going to sit back and wait for the government to give you the guidelines and then spend the next 2 or 3 weeks criticizing the guidelines, you've done nothing.
He says these frontline workers have stepped up again and again, and communities that rely on them should also step up and do their part.
Workers that work in the restaurant industry, that work in the retail industry, the farm workers communities. If we don't have these people, we don't eat.
Kitty Alvarado, NBC Palm Springs.